You guys feel completely rested and relaxed. Smiler says, well, I feel if I don't say something, we'll be spending our eternity here, luxuriating in my glade. You guys had a task you were trying to complete. One of your friends is lost?
Yes. We were sent to find Ulder Ravenguard.
I can't say that I've ever met the man, but he sounds like an important fella. And so I'm ready whenever you are.
Yes, let's go find him.
I am ready.
And just so we're all on the same page, I don't want to be completely rude, like I was when I first introduced myself. None of you mind if I keep your friend's sword, do you?
I don't think any of us want that cursed thing.
Sylvie's just glaring at it. But she doesn't say anything.
He says, he kind of like takes it off his belt and holds it out in his hand, and he says, if none of you protest, then I thank you. And he like waves his hand over it, and the sword disappears. But I can see that it makes you uncomfortable. So, out of sight, out of mind. And he pulls one of the curtains open, and he says, was it down here that you were going?
I believe so. That's the only place we haven't looked for Ulder thus so far.
Yes, we believe it was deeper in. That is the extent of the knowledge we had.
All right. Let me grab all you guys together here. You know, none of the other demons or undead really have anything on them. You guys could do it before you go now, or you could do it later, or you could just skip it altogether. But the priest still is hanging around, and I mean, their body's still hanging around. And the priest does have like his own quarters, which is a separate building, you know, on the map there. I don't know if you guys wanted to spend time checking either of those, or you just wanted to head down.
I mean, Sylvie's always down for some emo looting.
I would say time is of the essence. However, Krayley would be interested in looking. Krayley is very low on ammunition.
Oh, low on ammunition?
Yes, Krayley would be interested in looking just to see. It can't hurt.
Quick peek.
Just a quick peek. Oh, nothing. All right, we gotta go.
Okay, okay.
Let me see.
But if there isn't any, I'm totally down for that.
No, when you say low on ammunition, almost before the full sentence leaves your mouth, you feel your quiver like bulge, and you see Smiler grinning at you. He says, ask and you shall receive.
Thank you.
And
Extremely kind of you. Thank you.
15 plus 1 magic arrows appear in your quiver.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
The priest does have a ring on his finger on one of his hands. It is like a thick banded silver ring, and you can see that the symbols of all the gods that this chapel are dedicated to are kind of engraved on the band, but they've all been like scratched out. And in between the spaces where the symbols of the gods were, little skulls have been like hand carved into it.
Do we get a magical presence from it?
You can make an Arcana check.
Nice.
Yeah, you feel as though it is probably magical.
Sylvie grabs it.
And at some point, if someone got curious while you guys were kind of resting here, you poke your head into the separate building outside, and you can tell that it is it was likely the priest's quarters. You see like a simple bed, a desk, a dresser, a table, some chairs. You find like a holy symbol of Lathander. You find one for Torm. You find one for Helm. You find one for Tyr. Like kind of spread out. Yeah, spread out on the desk, and kind of like on the top part of the desk, and then below the symbols, you see a large tome sits open on the center of the desk.
So it's like opened on. Is there like anything significant on the pages that it's opened at, or is it just like you just got up and stopped reading at a specific point?
Well, you can tell that it is just at a like cursory glance. You can tell that it was likely written by the priest. Just a quick look over the first couple pages there that are like the book that's where the book's like open to. You can tell that it is like some sort of testament written by the priest himself in the months leading up to Elturel's fall. You can see that his writings are like pontifications about the evil of demons, instructing the reader to be ever vigilant against their incursions, and expounding that the demonic threat must be defeated at all costs. And how much do you read? Like, how much time do you spend?
She just kind of takes a quick peek at it because she's curious.
Kind of flipping through a bit with curiosity. You kind of see, like, at some points he writes a sort of praising the devils that stoically stand against the unending demonic tides, while chastising Helm, Torm, Tyr, and Lathander, and all their angelic servitors for not doing the same. You see that he starts at some point writing about Zariel and giving her nothing but praise for her efforts to end the demonic threat. You can tell that you can see that all these pages are like dated whenever he's putting in additions to his writings, and much of the, as you're flipping through it, you can see that much of this was written before Elturel's arrival here in Avernus.
Is there any way that I could tell if maybe he was put under some sort of spell as he was writing that?
How much time do you spend reading?
Like 5 minutes.
Make a investigation check. You can tell that, well, you can tell two things after you take the ring. You can tell that actually Gideon was undead himself. And once he died in the battle, his body started to, like, very quickly, rapidly decompose, indicating that likely he'd been undead for some time. And you can tell that poring over the works of his writings, that they are sort of the writings of a madman, and you get the impression that at some point before the fall of El Terrell, Gideon somehow became tied up with devils. Discerning anything else would maybe take more reading.
The tome.
You what? Keep it?
Yeah, I'll take the tome and then probably show it to Krayley at some point.
Okay. You guys make your way to the top of the steps in the inner sanctum of the chapel and begin to head down to the ossuary level. The stairs kind of... Oh.
Quick question, just total quick question.
Uh-huh.
The glade that he created, is it still there as we leave?
It is.
I'm just curious. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
The stairs sort of wind down and around and goes surprisingly deeper. You guys actually kind of walk for a bit into the bowels of El Terrell, and oh, you guys have been on the landing page this whole time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I had changed the map a little bit.
Oh, it's so pretty now.
It is. So many trees.
How lovely. It's a nice little change of scenery.
Yeah. Let's see.
Does it get darker as we descend, or is it still...
I mean, yeah, you guys descend into darkness.
Can Krayley just
fun.
activate Flame Tongue
Sure.
to provide a 40-foot radius of bright light and then a 10 additional dim light?
Yeah, let me give you
A lot of light.
an aura. 40 of bright. Right?
And 10... Yeah, 40 bright and then 10 dim, but I don't know. Just 40 bright.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I can, Oh, wait. Yeah, here, I can do this instead. Yeah. There we go. You guys descend and, you curl down into an unlocked door. And wait, did I move you guys again? Yeah, okay, I moved you. And through the unlocked door, you find a workshop. This workshop, it appears to be where priests and acolytes once prepared dead bodies for final internment, but the place has been ransacked. There are knives, saws, piping, tubes littering the floor. Acid and embalming fluid pool everywhere amid a field of shattered flasks and jars. I distinctly remember making some other alterations to this map, like the one above, that appear to be gone now. But they were just dead bodies, so it's not a big deal. Maybe I dreamt it. And I'll change the garden music as well.
Are these doors unlocked? The ones in behind me?
Yeah, those doors are unlocked as well.
I'm just
Does
gonna
anyone...
take a peek?
somebody has... Mapthor, you probably have a passive perception of more than 15, right?
Let me check.
I have a 17.
I have a 17 also.
Okay. The two of you also notice... Well, anyone with a passive perception above 15 also notices a... multiple sets of tracks. Demon tracks in the detritus spread across the floor. Amid those tracks, signs can be seen of a single group of booted humans moving down the stairs. The boot prints trail embalming fluid beyond those doors that you're standing at, which are unlocked. Let me see if I can
Do
move.
the steps, because my perception also will reach that. But do the steps look like they were running or walking?
They're kind of all over the place. It does look like maybe walking, but they kind of circle and damn it. Why can't I? Why do they do this? Well, you guys can get through there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just
Yeah, they head in and down, and the tracks lead off both left and right.
Always go left.
You guys head to the left.
Excuse me.
You enter a large chamber. The walls of this chamber that you enter are lined with funerary shelves. Each of them are set with dusty humanoid bones. You see relics and holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr have been set prominently on a number of the shelves.
Is there any significant sounds?
Um, you guys could make some perception checks.
Okay.
I'll try and keep up here.
Ooh. 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 Oh my goodness.
I see everything.
Sylvie, every so often, you can hear this faint little whisper of the flapping of wings. Tiny wings.
Do you guys hear that?
I only hear us walking.
There's like something flying around. Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
They'll sort of... The sound will sort of like get near you and then fade away again. And every time they get near you, it sounds like they're coming from a different direction.
Place is trippy. Look at this, more stairs.
Yeah, as you guys continue forward, you kind of move into another huge chamber, like to the north of you here. That one is also lined by more funerary shelves along the stone walls. On the left side of the room, there are 6 buried daises with the display of dusty humanoid bones rising from floor to ceiling.
Oh, nice.
And then you head down another set of stairs. As you enter that little... Quit moving. Let me just describe these rooms as you go through.
Alright.
Just take it easy.
Sylvie's like sprinting. I have to get away from these bags.
As you guys head down that next set of stairs, that area is set with cushions and low stools of brown oak. You see another empty dais, and the walls are all covered with mosaic shaped from colored chips of bone. They're all artificially arranged to depict scenes of funerals, the migration of souls, and the celestial realms, and lettering along the bottom of the mosaic reads, "Contemplate life. Death comes soon enough."
Are we still seeing like footsteps in this area?
You do, yes. You still see tracks leading. As you guys continue forward, I will just carry forward with the perception checks you made earlier. And you can hear... You recognize it as the voice of Ulder Ravenguard. But you can hear sort of unintelligible words spilling from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn, while others resonating with a cruel hissing. So you'll occasionally be hearing his unintelligible words in Ulder Ravenguard's voice, kind of spilling out with prayer, and then they'll change to like raspy, cruel hissing sounds that almost remind you of any time you've heard the cries from the abyss, any time you've been near a portal or a demon's appeared.
Is this door unlocked?
It is unlocked as you guys are making your way through.
Sylvie's just gonna take a teeny tiny peek inside.
Sure. Smiler from behind you as you guys are walking, he says, it has been a long time since I've been anywhere but Avernus, and for the most part, it is a horrible place. Is it like this on the material realm everywhere?
Um, I mean, it kind of depends where you go.
I'm starting to fear that the Feywild might have deteriorated in my absence. This you humanoids certainly have a way of decorating.
Oh, this? Oh, yeah, this is a normal.
Oh, okay.
There are places of peace and quiet.
Sylvie, you peek your head in, and what you see is a shallow. I'm just gonna reveal this map because it doesn't really matter that much.
Oh, goodness.
When you peek your head in, you see a shallow meditation pool that fills the room. Set off from a broad landing edge. There's a low wrought iron railing that separates the ledge from the pool. You see these wondrous frescoes all along the walls that depict souls gaining the blessings of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. And the frescoes on one wall have been sort of twisted into an abyssal forms sort of surrounding a shimmering dark portal. The pool itself is littered with mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniforms of Baldur's Gate and El Turel. And the swirling water of the pools is roiling with shadow and is shot through with patches of black ichor where demons have fallen. And you see an armored man with a shield slung over his back crouching among the bodies. You can tell that he's writhing in pain, and his eyes are closed. His hands are clutching at a gold helm on his head, as if he's trying in vain to claw it off of himself. And these unintelligible words that are spilling from his lips are coming from Ulder Ravenguard, who you see there, kneeling, gripping this helm on his head, looking as though he's trying to pull it off of himself.
Okay, Sylvie's gonna run in and try and help him get it off. Does anybody have butter?
um, as you make your way into the room and you go to kind of reach for Older to attempt to help him pull the helm off of his head, you see stepping through the portal, accompanied with a series of shrieks and screams, 3 wild-eyed minotaurs emerge.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
And before you get your hands on Older to try and help him, the minotaurs look as though they're about to charge forward at you all. Why don't you guys select your tokens and roll some initiative?
Yeah, bad idea.
The two look so stoic. Maybe they can be reasoned with.
My, Mr. Minotaur. Those are some strong arms you have.
Why, thank you.
Well, I could
We're done fighting.
if they look too stoic for you, I could just replace them with these two.
No.
If it would help you to know or be more certain of their intentions.
Ooh. I'm good.
All right. We'll just stick with the three that are there for now then and see what happens.
Sounds good.
All right.
Shit.
Mavathor.
Yeah. All right. Well, he will go ahead and use one of the charges on his amulet to impose disadvantage on these minotaurs, and he's going to cast slow on them. So they need to make DC 15 wisdom saves.
All three?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all three fail and are slow. They emerge from the portal before they have time to charge. You react, and your magic flows over them. Sort of a red hue appears around each of them as they step fully out of the portal. The screams of the abyss subside before they're able to charge. Anything else?
He'll move here, and that'll be the end of his turn.
All right. Give me a sec here. I need to look something up real quick. When you step over the railing into the pool, Mavathor, beside Ulder, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Krayley, you're up.
Okay. What is Older's reaction, I guess, to these minotaurs showing up?
Ulder remains kneeling in the pool. As they appear, he continues to transition through these unintelligible words, kind of transitioning between some sort of prayer and then demonic nonsense. Beads of sweat are just dripping down his face, and you can tell that whatever internal struggle is happening within Ulder, it is causing him significant distress.
Krayley will
Magic.
switch weapons to the bow, and then just attempt to lose 2 arrows at them. I guess the stoic one in the bottom, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure I don't have flame on. Okay. Do that here. The first attack. Oof. And then...
I'll mark those for you.
All right. Thank you.
Whoops. Which guy was that for?
Number one.
Okay. 10 is a miss.
Okay. Then the second.
Wait,
attack.
what's their AC is -2 with a slow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 10 is still a miss. Yeah.
Okay.
But
And
a natural 20 will hit.
Cool.
You shoot your first arrow, which kind of disappears into the inky blackness of the portal. Your second one sinks into one of the minotaurs there, and your sharpshooter damage is doubled as well on a crit, isn't it?
No, it's a flat +10.
Oh, is it?
so
Oh, okay.
it's-
10, 23 total. 23 total. Your second arrow sinks into the Minotaur. And Sylvie.
Alright. I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to ask for a tale from my spirits. So I got Tale of the Beloved Friends. So I can choose someone, and then them, and then another person of their choice gains temporary hit points equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die plus your charisma modifier. Here, I'll put this in here. So I'll give that to Krayley.
Ooh.
So you get where is my crit? Oh, you get 6 extra hit points.
Thank you.
Or
kindly.
wait, or do I think I re-roll it. Hold on. Make it more than that. You get 7.
Okay.
7 temp hit. And
Thank
then
you.
you can choose one other person within 5 feet of you to get more hit points.
You are the only person. Can I choose you?
I
You're the
mean, it
only-
doesn't say you can't.
Well, I would choose you, Sylvie. You are within
thank
5
you.
feet.
Thank you. And then I am going to cast Shatter. Can get to it. And I'm going to.
Con saves for all 3?
If I can. Oh yeah, I could definitely get it. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to like get. Oh, man, this isn't going well. Okay, we'll do it there. Oh, there.
Yeah. You cast Shatter among the Minotaurs, and there some of the waters, a ripple blast out, and water's kind of splashed as your shatter goes off. Some of the frescoes in the wall of the chamber kind of crack, and pieces of tile fall into the water as the water's kind of splashed out and displaced as your shatter goes off. Um,
Oh no.
the black ichor mixed in the water kind of splashes and hangs off the walls and the railing and around you, and kind of lands on the dais there, on the other side of the rail. They all take 14 thunder damage. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna go boop, boop, boop. Go just a little bit back. And then I'll end my turn.
Can you click slow for me? Just so I can...
Oh,
I know their AC is down by 2. Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions. Can use an action or a bonus action, not both.
And it can only ever make one attack on its turn.
Yeah.
oh, it's such a good spell.
Creature. Oh, it gets to make saves at the end of its turns. Okay. This first Minotaur takes a step forward and swings at you with this wicked-looking, dark-bladed axe. And it just crashes against your shield with a ring, a deafening ring, as it uses all its strength to try and cleave into you. Smiler.
Haley.
Smiler will kind of move through the room and deftly leap over the rail, plopping down in the water. I'm just going to make a con save for him real fast, too. And he'll draw his own blade and make a couple of attacks with it against the Minotaur. Both of them striking, quickly stabbing the Minotaur up a couple times with his sword. And the other Minotaur will go forward. As he does so, he kind of dips his head down and tries to gore you with one of his wicked-looking horns there, Krayley. 24 to hit. You take 10 piercing damage.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, let me make those saves for those two guys. And they both fail. They are continue to be slow. The final one there will come forward as well, and will swipe with its claw at you, Mavathor. Again, as you kind of hunker down there between Smiler and Ravenguard, Asmodeus, as he quite so often does, continues to keep you safe from damage. And I'll make the save for them as well. And you're up again, Mavathor. Oh, Lulu, sorry. Lulu will cast a Bless on Mavathor, and Sylvie and Krayley.
You said what? You said blessed?
Bless, yeah, bless.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
So Mavathor, it's your turn again.
All right. Yeah, why not? He'll use his new shiny item and activate the Nightmare Crook to summon some shadows.
Whoa. Roll a d6.
His new toy.
Oh,
I forgot.
only one shadow.
Spooky.
I forgot that. I already forgot you had that. I should have used all 3 of the Savage Bulls. I think it's gonna make this fight a little easier. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Where do you want him?
He can be dropped like right here. Okay. Is that I assume that's an action, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then as a bonus action, he'll summon his spiritual weapon behind this.
All right.
Minotaur.
Now that you have 2, I will make it a priority. I will do it before I go to bed tonight. I will make you a spiritual weapon token and give you access to shadows, so you can. Yeah. Let me just here. Give Mavathor more power. Okay. Just made a note for myself there. Yeah.
And the spiritual weapon will attack this Minotaur. Bless, maybe?
Ooh, I can just drop the staff down here for now.
Oh, yeah, that works.
There you go.
10 to hit.
10, unfortunately, is a miss, but your shadow hits for 11 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And will reduce the strength of the bull.
Yeah, make it puny.
Yeah, reduces it. Same
You
roll.
can roll it. Yeah, you can roll it.
Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
3.
All
That's
right.
actually a lot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Can you imagine if I got all 6?
Let me edit that real quick in their sheet. Yeah, you took them down to a from a +6 to a +4 bonus. And they do not have any necrotic resistances, so they take the full damage as well. Anything else, Mavathor?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Krayley, you're up.
Krayley will, with the bow, I don't know, just kind of swing it to the side and pronounce Kondo to bonus action activate it.
Okay.
And then Krayley will stay where he's at and release 2 arrows at number 1, which would be a disadvantage, correct? Just double checking. Yes. To try something. So this would be the first attack.
Yeah. 17 is good. With the slow active, I'll just tell you guys because it's all the same. The enemies AC is 12 at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So that'll be the first attack. So 21.
21 total.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the second attack. Hits as well for 22 damage. Give me the -5. Yeah.
You activate your bow, and as the Minotaur's kind of rearing its head back up, kind of huffing, its dark leathery skin is like matted and with a sweaty sheen. And as you kind of raise your bow up, you just shoot 2 arrows right into its jugular. Black blood kind of spills down its chest from the 2 wounds, and it topples into the pool.
Oh. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Sylvie, you're up.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna dip one of my +1 arrows in holy water. Since these guys seem like demons, I'm gonna see if this works. And then I'm gonna lose a +1 arrow with the holy water at number 2 in front of me. Oh, wait. Hit the wrong thing.
There you go.
Cool.
$17, 27. Is that 30 total? I think that's 30 total damage.
Yeah.
You quickly dip an arrow into some holy water. You shoot it over the railing, and it lands in the Minotaur's chest. It rears back and kind of roars as the arrow strikes it, and swipes its hand down and kind of snaps the arrow off. Still, it's like the broken half sticking out of its chest. Anything else?
Does it seem like it's affecting it more than it usually would?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Just a standard cry of rage and pain.
Okay, good to know.
Minus 30. Okay. The Minotaur over there by you, Mavathor and Smiler, will begin to recklessly swing its axe around. And it will try and strike you, Mavathor. Its axe kind of swipes right between you and Smiler there, shooting sparks off the metal railing, kind of bending it down in a little V shape as it hits, making a wisdom save at the end of its turn. And it rolls a 15, so it's no longer slow. Smiler will continue to just kind of swipe with his short sword. He seems to be calm and casually fighting. He stabs at he stabs that Minotaur again in its thigh, just kind of spinning his blade around in his hand and driving it down in its leg, and then twisting it back up and into its abdomen. The Minotaur cries out a couple of times, and then the more savage-looking one between you all, there in the middle, will also begin to swing recklessly around. It will try and claw you, Mavathor. 20 still misses you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it'll make a wisdom save. And Lulu will kind of hover in the back of you guys. She will give you words of encouragement. She says, "Together we will defeat this evil." And she says, "But it looks like the portal is starting to pulse. I think something else is going to come out of it. Do any of you guys know how to close that thing?" And Mavathor, you're up.
He says, I'm not Silvira, but I can try. And he'll try and call upon the
Sure.
ordering power of Asmodeus to try and cast Dispel Magic on the portal.
Ah.
Ooh.
All right. So the portal's rolling against your spell save.
I believe I roll against this portal's spell level if there is one.
Okay, the portal spell level is 9.
Oh, it's a gate. Okay. Well, no, I don't.
The portal flashes with a pulse of dark energy. You guys can begin to hear that far off sound of torturous wails and chaotic snarls. And you can see the two large shapes in the dark energy coming towards you guys from the beyond.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess as a bonus action, he'll spiritual weapon this guy. 12 to hit.
12 does hit.
Yeah. Does 5 force damage.
All right.
And ye shadow
Oh yeah.
attack.
Here, hold on. Let me. I might be able to give you access to this token real quick.
Okay.
Can you shift double click on the shadow and does a sheet pop up?
Hold on just a second. Yes.
Okay. You should be able to move it and click its attack.
Clicking the action does not seem to be available to me.
Oh, you can't click strength drain?
No.
Let's see. Can you move it? Can you move it around?
Yeah, I can move it.
Interesting. All right, I'll try and figure that out.
Okay.
It rolls a 10 to hit.
It has +5 because of my.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 15 to hit. So it does 6 necrotic. I can at least make the rolls transparent, so let me change that at least.
Okay. And it drains 4 strength from this guy.
Ooh, very
Oh my
nice.
gosh.
Never whisper rolls. All right, there we go. Okay, 4 more strength is drained, and the creature takes 6 necrotic.
And yeah, that's the end of Mavathor's turn.
Okay. Krayley, you're up again. Oh, wait, hold on. Mavathor was the top of the turn order, so let me add these new emergents real quick. I wanted to give you a chance to close the portal before they arrived. Go ahead, Krayley.
Okay. Is odor reachable from up here? Or
Yes.
would I need to drop down? Okay. Haley is going to try and use object interaction to use the golden bubble soap bar and kind of spit on it. and see if he can use it to try and help get the crown off of Ulder.
Hmm. Okay. I'm going to lower the save you're going to have to make by 5 because you've used the soap here. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Normal. Got bless. I think bless.
Roll a
And then
d4. Bless won't help you with the save, but
Okay.
you reach out, you pull out the soap, you lather it up, and you attempt to help Ulder remove the helm from his head. And as soon as you come in contact with the helm, you become paralyzed in place, and you begin to experience what Ulder is currently undergoing. Give me a second. I moved. Oh, here we go. You see the image of a bloodied woman in armor, a soldier wearing the colors and crest of El Terrell, grasping a longsword fit for an angel. You see fresh blood streaming from a nasty cut on the woman's cheek. And you are going to be stunned for 3 rounds.
All right.
This round will count.
Okay.
So 2 more rounds.
Do I start mumbling at all?
You do. You guys hear Crayley begin to kind of also mumble unintelligibly between these 2 foreign languages. And
All right.
Sylvie, you're up.
Okay. Mavathor, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any more 3rd level spell slots?
I have 1 more, yes.
Okay. Do you think if I give you a bardic inspiration, you'd be able to get that roll to close the portal?
I mean, I currently have Bless, so it'd be Bless plus 4 plus your Bardic Inspiration. So it certainly helps my chances quite a bit.
What do you have to roll for a 9th level spell?
19.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you a bardic inspiration then if you wanted to try that.
It's worth a shot.
Okay. And then, is there any way I can help Crayley get out of his, stunned state?
You can try.
Okay.
How do you try?
Start slapping. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that as soon as he came in contact with the helm, he became frozen in place there. So he's got like one hand on the side of Ulder's head, and then like the bar of soap in the other, kind of like trying to lubricate him up a little bit, you know?
I pull his hands.
Okay. As soon as you make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Because, you know, we're in a tense combat situation here.
Ooh.
You have bless. You have bless.
Oh, I do have blood.
You have bless. We're gonna call it a lucky 13. Okay.
Oh.
You become stunned. You become stunned for only 1 round.
Okay.
But you have you begin to mumble as well, and now you kind of have your hand on the back of Crayley's hand, and you see like your index finger has like brushed against the helm as well, and you see shit, I just made my thing disappear. Damn it.
Blood.
Mavathor will look to Smiler and say, "You see what I have to deal with?"
You hear Lulu from the back say, "I did mention you are the only one who looks like they really know what they're doing, Mavathor."
Thanks for your vote
Oh
of
my
confidence,
gosh.
Lulu.
I hope my ears are not working right now.
Yeah.
I love Dungeons and Dragons. You see the same thing that that Krayley saw there. The woman with the angelic sword, blood streaming from her cheek. And then the two of you together see flying next to the woman a small golden elephant with rapidly fluttering wings. You see Lulu kind of fly into the image, and her little wings fluttering, and she like raises her trunk up, and her whole little body kind of glows, and you begin to see like the wound on the angelic woman's face begin to seal up, and then you see Lulu turn towards whatever the woman's facing with this sort of look of fury on her face, like she's ready to battle beside her companion. So you'll only be stunned, well, I guess... Yeah, you'll... On your next turn, you'll only be able to take an action. You won't be able to take a bonus action, but you'll become unstunned.
Okay.
This Minotaur is no longer slowed, so he's going to continue to recklessly attack. 22, Mavathor. What's your AC currently?
23.
23. Jeez Louise. He makes a reckless attack against you and will swing one of his horns down while you're distracted with his great axe swing and try and swipe you with his horn as well, and that will miss. Smiler. Makes a couple of attacks with his short sword. I'm just going to keep it simple with him for now, I think. And he does some more damage to the Minotaur in front of you there, Mavathor. And the more bestial, demonic-looking one will continue recklessly swiping with his claws.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It swipes through your guard, Mavathor, for 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And Lulu, in a moment of bonding and friendship, did regain a memory earlier. Lulu will cast Protection from Evil and Good on you, Mavathor.
Ooh, okay.
And I need somebody to roll... I think maybe it's appropriate for Sylvie. So, Sylvie, why don't you roll a d5?
Okay. D5.
Yep.
How do you roll d5?
/R 1d5.
You do it?
You gotta
No.
do you gotta do a space between the R
Oh.
and 1d5.
Nope.
It's / before the R, but here I'll just go for it.
Okay.
Unless you want to do it. Give it one more try. / R, yeah.
R5.
Here it's it should look like this without the period.
Got you. Okay. I did it.
All right. And Lulu regains the use of one of her spells, which is teleport.
Yay!
Mavathor at the top of the turn order. 2 more of these creatures emerge from the portal.
Oh boy. Alright.
And you're up.
Alright. Yeah, he'll say a nickel or to Asmodeus to give him the strength to close this portal of our enemies. And he'll cast Dispel Magic on it. So wisdom check plus a d4
So d6.
and a d6.
Come on.
Yeah.
The portal flashes with a powerful push, a force of dark energy that kind of, you all feel the darkness, the chaos of the abyss kind of flow over you, and then it all kind of gets sucked into like a little point of black energy, and then kind of blinks away. And as the portal dissipates, the creatures remain, but as Kralee and Sylvia are there behind Ulder, both reaching out, trying to pull the helm away, kind of all at once. As soon as the portal disappears, like, your guys' arms fly back, the helm flies off Ulder's head, and he kind of collapses forward into the pool out of just pure exhaustion. The helm kind of tumbles forward between one of the Minotaur's legs, and Ulder is unconscious.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Seeing the helm, which Minotaur did it clatter to?
It's right between the legs of that one directly in front of Ulder there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, why not? He'll start off with a spiritual weapon on attack on that Minotaur number 2.
Oh yeah, let me...
Which I believe that hits.
Yeah, that one's still slowed, so 12 will hit him.
Or 6 force damage.
6 force damage, okay.
And the shadow. Oh, now I have access to the shadows sheet. Cool. We'll attack the same one with strength train, which has +5 to hit, so 12 to hit.
12, yeah, 12's good.
Okay. And it loses an additional 3 strength.
Right. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right. The two of you are no longer stunned, so you can take your turns as normal.
Awesome.
Cool.
And so, Krayley, you're up.
Okay. Does Ulder, since he's unconscious, does it look like he's going to be drowning, or?
Well, the pool is shallow, so like half of his, face is kind of in the water. Actually, he's about to automatically fail a wisdom saving throw, so hold on, I just gotta make a note of something.
Okay.
So, when Ulder topples forward, unconscious in the pool, which is still kind of filled with this dark pools of black demon ichor, this sludge that's kind of in clumps coming up out of the water and even sort of resting on top of it like a little sheen of oil. As he falls forward and the helm topples off, you see two shards of bone blast out of Ulder's back, piercing through his breastplate. And they grow out, and then more bones kind of form and turn, and they make this sort of skeletal structure that comes out of his back. And then they begin to fill with these fluffy, white, feathery wings. And Ulder sprouts a pair of white feathery wings out of his back.
You just die?
And he's still kind of he's still unconscious there in the pool of water. Half his face is kind of submerged, completely unconscious, totally exhausted from whatever he was enduring while wearing the helm. And Krayley, you're up.
Shit. I don't think I'm gonna do what I was gonna do. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot 2 arrows at number 3. Make sure that's all on
You're
here.
stoic.
Yes, the stoic one. That is the first one, so 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool. For 23 damage, and then a 9 to hit.
9 is a miss.
Really?
23.
Just Yep, for the first one.
Krayley wants to what?
I guess just keep a side eye going on Ulder. That was confusing.
Oh, sure.
But he's not going to do anything about it yet. That's my turn.
All right. You see as the other two come out of the portal and then it closes, Smiler says, "Oh, now, this is more like what I call a party." And one of the Minotaurs lumbers towards him, swiping at him a couple of times with his claws. This is going to be kind of weird, because when I change the strength on these, it changes it for all of them, so I'm going to have to add a +4 to the non-corrupted ones, which I can track here. Okay. So this one swipes a couple times at Smiler recklessly, so both of those attacks are going to hit him. And he'll take some damage. 31 total. And Sylvia, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use a healing word, an Ulder. So he gets 7 hit points back.
Okay. I can just tell you that he's not physically injured. He is mentally strained.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot a +1 arrow at number 3. Try and get him out of the way.
Sure. You notch an arrow and let it loose. It strikes the Minotaur, which falls back into the pool. Its axe kind of leaves a big splash in the water. And Smiler will he'll kind of like do a little backflip and land on the pillar here of the railing, and he's going to cast confusion on these two guys down here. Unfortunately, they both pass. And one of them will make an opportunity attack as he kind of flips out of the way, but they miss him. And I think that one down by your shadow, Mavathor, is just going to try and kill the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll take a couple swipes, recklessly attacking that creature. Oh, you know what? All these creatures are attacking recklessly, so I should have mentioned that you guys have advantage against them with anything that you do. So you can re-roll that second attack you made up there if you want, Krayley, because we didn't get too far. Because they just, this last round, all started doing reckless, so... all for the duration of combat, all your attacks will have advantage because they're not going to stop recklessly attacking.
So
This will be the second one.
Right. So your shadow is torn to shreds by that. And that attack
Sure.
the number 2, the slowed one, is the one that's been damaged. The other 2 are at full health still.
Okay, I'll do 2. For 18.
yeah, get him
All
out
right.
of the way.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. The slowed one will swipe at you, Mavathor. This one is the one that's been depleted of its strength, and it misses you terribly.
Mm-hmm.
You see, after it swipes you, it looks down at Ulder hungrily, and you can tell that it looks like maybe it's going to start changing its tactics as it finds you unpalatable to try and consume. Lulu. Lulu will make her way down here, and she will blast a shower of sparkles out of her trunk. And this very Lulu appropriate sound comes out of her nose as this golden shower of sparkles kind of envelops the two minotaurs there. It's a sound that maybe I'll practice when I'm in my free time and not attempt at the moment. They'll make some con saves, and one of them will take 23 radiant damage. The other one will take half of that. And Mavathor, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'll swing at this guy with the Nightmare Crook. Oh, that should be an advantage check for the crit. No, okay. Which does 11 damage.
All right. You swing the Nightmare Crook out and just crack the Minotaur across the jaw. There's like a shower of red sparks that comes out of the end of the crook as you kind of snap the jaw slack of the beast, which falls into the muck.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he'll, why not? He'll move up and free object interaction, grab the crown off the ground.
Yeah, no problem. Nothing happens when you pick up the crown. You pick up the... I wonder if there's a... Thought there might be like a image of the helm.
And then bonus action, the spiritual weapon will attack this Minotaur.
Spiritual weapon will go swing at advantage as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to fish for some crits.
No. And it'll do 10 force damage.
All right. Rayleigh?
All right. Grayleigh is going to be aiming for number 4. Releasing 2 arrows. Has anything major happened with Ulder? Or is he still...
No, he still remains unconscious in the water after sprouting a pair of angelic-looking wings.
Okay. All right. So yes, number 4 then, 2 arrows. Ooh. First one will be a 10 to hit.
Your arrow bounces off the back wall.
And then the second one be a 20 to hit.
Your second one sinks into the beast for 18 damage. Was that number 4?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will action surge now.
Oh, nice.
And I'll release 2 more arrows at number 4.
Yeah.
Running low on arrows though. So 23 to hit for another 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then last arrow here be 24...
17?
17. Yep.
You send 3 arrows into the bull. All kind of landing in a little pattern in the creature's chest. As each one strikes him, he cries out in rage, huffing through his big, meaty nostrils. He starts, like, hoofing like a bull in the water, swinging his head around violently like he's getting ready to charge.
Oh boy.
Making him angry.
This one above you, Mavathor, is going to move towards you in a charge. So it charges down towards you.
Okay. Is there any way to Lulu cast protection from good and evil on me?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So it's recklessly attacking, so these will just be normal attacks, right? Because you have, yeah. So its first attack, claw, is a 24. Yep. It'll claws you for 14 slashing. It'll make another claw attack. Oh, actually, these... Let me just change the strength back, because these ones are normal. It will just make a little bit of difference, but if both claws hit you, then something else happens. So
Oh god.
its second claw will miss, and then it will swing its horn down, also missing. So you take 14 slashing damage from those series of blows. As the other two attacks, the horns just kind of swipe right past you, and his second claw bounces off your shield. Sylvie, you're up.
Okay. I try something new. I'm gonna dip my last +1 arrow into some poison, and then I'm gonna aim for number 5.
Yeah, your attack hits. Since it charged down, you do get your sneak attack. So you do 24, 31 total damage.
Love these +1 arrows.
You're uncertain in whether or not the poison has any extra effect, but it certainly doesn't have a diminishing effect. And Smiler says, "Oh, these bulls are getting feisty." He draws out from maybe it's not a dire circumstance. He's just going to continue to use his own sword, and he'll kind of hop between you guys and down over towards this bull down here, making a couple attacks with his short sword. Both of them hitting, and he'll do some damage to that one down there. The Minotaur that Smiler just stabbed a couple times is still enraged by the peppering of arrows, and he's going to bull straight past Smiler and charge at you, Krayley. And as he slams up against the railing, he does a series of reckless attacks against you. 2 with his claws, a 26 to hit and a 24 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you get swiped by both of those claws for 23 total slashing damage, and then he brings one of his wicked horns around at your side. 16 to hit? Oh, 29. Sorry, these are...
Yeah.
You're not protection from evil, so...
Yep.
Ouchie!
This is gonna hurt.
24 more damage. He hit with both of his claws, so from that you also take an extra 2d6.
Nice.
And that's another 2. And because he also charged at you, you take another extra 3d8. So you take another 16 on top of that, and you're pushed back 15 feet. 10, 23, 24, 25, 35.
Like back there, Ren?
Yeah.
Into the water?
5, 10,
I
15.
was-
Yeah, you get pushed. You
Yep.
get knocked over the railing into the water. Well,
I am
make a
down.
strength saving throw.
Okay. That does down me.
Okay, you're unconscious?
Yes, I am unconscious.
Okay. You're going to automatically fail this con save.
Okay. Sounds
Um,
good. This is the strength save, which should not be with disadvantage. Sorry.
and
Take the lower if you want.
I need you to roll a D100 for me.
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Oh shit! Am I blown into a million pieces?
No, but I want you to choose. Oh well. You guys.
Could I use an inspiration? Now that I think about it. Or does this not apply? If
For
not,
the
that
you can for the strength save, not the con save because you're unconscious, so you're just automatically going to fail.
would- okay.
After combat, I'll tell you what the con saves are.
Okay. I'll just leave it as is.
Okay.
See what happens. My decision.
What are you thinking of after when you take those series of blows and you get knocked back over the railing before you fall unconscious? What's kind of going through your mind outside of the combat? What's in the back of your mind? The kind of bubbling at the surface.
Probably the most recent thing, especially seeing all these attacks coming at me that are hurting. Dolos. Thinking about what he must have felt in those final moments.
As you're knocked back over the railing and you land in the water, the rest of you see Krayley's fur change color into this albino, stark white color reminiscent of Dolos's skin. And his eyes become a piercing blue color, exactly matching what Dolos's eyes used to be. And you're unconscious.
Okay.
Lulu will put herself here, kind of in harm's way a bit. And she will do another blast of sparkles over those two remaining Minotaur. They wash over you, Mavathor, but don't have any effect on you. Whoops. And the one closest to Lulu will take the full 17, and the other one will take half. And you're up, Mavathor.
Alright, well, he will start off by, as a bonus action, casting Healing Word on Corelli. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong thing. That's weird.
2d4 plus your spellcasting modifier, right?
Yeah. So you heal for 10.
Ooh, okay.
Let me check Dullus's character sheet real quick. I don't remember if they have dark vision.
Oh.
I had demon sight.
Oh,
So-
okay.
It was like dog.
When you regain consciousness, Krayley, the darkness down here of the ossuary is changed for you, and you open your eyes and everything's sharper, clearer in the darkness, and you gain devil's sight.
And then as part of that casting, he'll use his voice of authority for Corelli to make a ranged attack against this Minotaur here.
Okay. Do that. Make sure everything's right here. Here is the attack. Oh, 15.
15 will hit, yeah.
Okay.
As you shoot up over the railing and sort of reorient yourself, you kind of draw your bow, instinctively, and as you do, you see like your paws and all your furs turn this stark, pale white color, and your vision is sharper, and you let an arrow out, and that Minotaur falls in a blood-curdling roar into the pool.
And then as his action, he'll swing his Nightmare Crook at the Minotaur.
Yeah. You can roll again if you want for
Oh yeah, check for the crit. No crit. For 7 damage.
All right.
And that'll be his turn.
The Minotaur there by you will make 2 claw attacks, Mavathor. First one hitting you for 13. The second one hitting you... Oh no, your protection against evil. So the first one hits you for 13, and then they try and gore you. The second 2 attacks miss.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to put an icon so I just remember that for myself. Even though this will probably be over shortly. Krayley, you're up.
Craigley is choosing to slightly internalize the.
Wait, what did I do? I went out of order somehow. Mavathor, Minotaur. Okay, there we go. It's the turn order was just messed up. Yeah. Okay, Krayley, you're up.
Krayley is gonna chalk this up to coming back so quickly and his eyesight kind of being different. He's just not gonna focus on the sudden change immediately.
Sure.
And loose 2 arrows at number 5. First one. So 26 to hit, and then 22 damage.
Okay.
And then the second one. So a 17 to hit.
We're 17. Yeah,
Yep.
both your arrows sink into the beast's back as it's assaulting Mavathor with claws and horns. Anything else?
Yes, I will bonus action second wind.
Nice.
So,
Sylvie,
Sylvie's jumping in the water.
make a Constitution save for me.
Okay.
I like how you've picked up on what's going on here. Nothing happens.
Okay. And then she's going to use both of her daggers with Fang in her offhand.
Okay. 16 will hit. Ooh, yeah, that's enough. How does the creature die, Sylvie?
Oh, she's just projecting all of her anger right now because she is so filled with anger. So much anger. She's just going.
Okay. As you project your anger and drive your daggers in furious succession into this creature, opening big gashes in its thick hide, more of its black demonic blood goes splattering around. If you want to, you can make a con save throw again, because it seems like you want to roll a d100 to me, so.
It does sound intriguing.
All right, roll a d100.
Okay.
Roll a d2.
Ooh. Okay. See if I remember how to do this. Haha, I did it.
As the blood splatter flies about, as your daggers kind of arc through the air, sending demon ichor everywhere, and the Minotaur falls into the pool, you feel some of that black ichor dripping down your face. And then you feel this stinging sensation in your back. And 2 shards of bone burst through your skin, out through your cloak, and form a pair of skeletal wings, which then begin to be covered in a thick black leathery skin, and you sprout a pair of dark fuzzy black bat wings.
Oh yeah.
And what that is that anytime you come in contact with demon ichor, it has the potential to warp your flesh.
Okay, cool.
So the roll you got, Krayley, was the color of the target's hair, eyes, and skin becomes blue, red, yellow, or patterned. And I just chose to have it be something related to whatever you were thinking about.
okay.
Sylvie and Ulder, you both rolled the same thing, so you both sprouted wings, but you could sprout demon or angel wings. So Ulder appropriately rolled angel wings, and I don't know what your bat wings say about you, Sylvie, but
Sylvie's got a dark side, okay?
yeah, for sure. Your haunted one is showing,
Yeah.
And Ulder remains unconscious in the pool. You close the portal in the ossuary down here and rescue Ulder Ravenguard, although it seems his contingent of knights, our bodies are all scattered about the room here. Smiler says, "Well, that was exciting. I'm glad to see that you're all capable fighters. I think you're going to make excellent companions. But I think for now, we should find a safe place to get your unconscious friend here. Do you have anywhere in mind?"
Could go back to the little area you made for us.
Certainly. Perhaps my grove will rouse your friend into awakening. You guys head back out up into Smiler's grove in the upper level of the chapel in the graveyard. And that is where we'll end the session this week. Well done. If you don't currently have a DM inspiration, go ahead and mark one. And at the end of your next long rest, you guys will attain 7th level.
Woohoo!
Nice.
But that's something we can resolve